Hello from Kansas, everyone. I'm Stacy, and this is Chris. We just wanted to give you a little heads up here. We're going to be heading over to the Volland store, the old Volland store this weekend, and hopefully get our first look inside the building. There's been a little bit of damage we found out from a previous storm on the addition, but as far as we know, the main part of the building is still untouched and still intact. And we're going to have a little bit of a spelunking expedition and see what we can find in there. We're going to be doing some videoing this weekend to kind of show you guys what's going on. It's a very interesting building.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was originally built in 1891. Bill Perry bought the land, built the store. At that time, they incorporated the post office into the store. Right around the turn of the century, Bill Kratzer bought the store, and he invited his brother Otto to come and join him, help him run it. Made Otto a partner in 1910, and Otto was actually in Volland still running a store into the 1960s. And there's a lot of history there. Otto was a avid photographer, and there was actually a photography club in the area. A lot of he encouraged quite a few people to get cameras, but he supposedly shot over 2,500 frames of film, and most of it in that area. So it's very well documented photographically. We're working on getting our hands on some of those photographs for documentation, and we're still researching the detailed history. Joyce's mother, my grandmother, purchased the store in 1969 and turned it, the original store, the one that we're going into tomorrow, she purchased it in 1969 and turned it into a museum. And that was a fairly popular tourist stop until she passed in the early 80s. So there's a lot of history there, and we're hoping to revive this building, keep it from disappearing, and make it a place for people to go and see once again, and learn about the history of the area.
Yeah. And we're hoping to get it on the historical register. That's another thing we're going to be working on doing. So we're trying to get the building restored back as close to the original store that we can. This is going to be quite the process. So since we're kind of new to this, we will be calling in some experts. We're going to be doing some digging around the building, little excavating. There was a cellar under the building that we
Still
know.
under there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be under there. That was actually used during Prohibition to sell alcohol, rumoredly. We don't know if that's actually true, but that's part of the areas that we're going to be excavating, and see if we find anything interesting down in the dirt. Who knows, maybe some old coins, tools, who knows, because it was a general store. And then hopefully start working on the refabbing of the building. But we're hoping to take you guys all with us tomorrow. So be watching this weekend for the video to come up. We should have it up hopefully by Sunday night with our adventures this weekend.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting. It's supposed to be a rainy weekend. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be a bit of an adventure getting in there, and we don't need the extra hazard of doing it in the rain. But
no.
Assuming the weather cooperates, we will definitely have some interesting video.
And we look forward to any questions, comments, or anything you guys want to see with the store as we go along. So keep in touch with us and stay tuned, and hopefully we'll see you at the end of the weekend. Bye, guys.